Alrighty, boys, we back. We got the rest of the Datamines for the Book 7 update. There is quite a lot in here, and a couple of spoilers here and there. Nothing like too crazy, nothing that wasn't already shown for the most part in the actual VII channel as far as spoilers go. But just a little warning to anyone out there that doesn't want to be spoiled. There are going to be some story spoilers and some artwork spoilers that we're going to look at, so first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, well, actually, this wasn't what I thought I was going to look at first here, but okay. So we got this new Veronica accessory in the accessory house in the 8th of Resorts. This is actually not the same Veronica. This one is a Veronica Legend, and it's going to cost the exact same 5,000 R&R points to get. So we have another, like, thing to save our R&R points for at this point. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it, but I am way off from having 5,000 of this, so going to be a lot of weeks going off without getting those, the dragon flowers, so unfortunate there, but I do want to get this new thing. Alright, so now we have this. Okay, this is the juice right here. Look at this. This is Snake Mom's artwork. Holy shit, is this good? Look at this. Yo. What is going on? Oh my god. Gonna make me act up here. I'm gonna be sleeping very soundly tonight. Okay, so this is... You know what this gives me vibes of? Like King Ghidorah from Godzilla, almost. With the golden, like, multiple heads and just the way she's got, like, the horn on her head. She kind of looks like King Ghidorah here. She's giving me some of those vibes. Or I guess in this case, it would be Queen Ghidorah. But... oh my god, this is fantastic. This is my new favorite character. Look at her. Look at her. Look, yes, Queen Slay. Look at this. This is fire. Look at this special art. This is so good. I love her. Okay, so we got that out of the way. That's my new favorite character. Alright, so now we have the artwork for the regular people on the banner. We're going to start with Bubble Girl here, Seder. So this is her artwork. I think it's very good artwork for her. She's oh man, I can't remember who the artist was who drew her, but it's a good artist that drew this art, so definitely shout outs to them. I can't remember off the top, but she's got like a bubble wand. She makes bubbles and rainbows. Not very intimidating, but yeah, so here she is. She's gonna be our free Book 7 hero. Let's take a look at her stat line. So Seder's got 39 HP, 43 attack, 30 speed, 17 defense, and 40 res, with a BST of 169, LOL 69. So, we don't know boons and banes yet, by the way. All that stuff is still coming in. I'm literally, like, right off the cuff getting this info out. Let's see if we got super boons yet. That would be great. Okay, none yet, but as we go along, people will start posting the boons and banes, so we'll get them still. She seems pretty good to me. Her new C skill has this effect where she can end the turn of the nearest enemy or enemies, if there's more than one, that have a res check thing based on her 3 times the distance of spaces away that they are. So let's say they're 3 spaces away. If the difference between her res and theirs is 9 or higher, because it's 3 spaces away, then she would make them end their turn automatically at the start of the fight, which is akin to units being in slot 7 in ARD, where they just end their turn at the start of the fight. So it's a really strong effect. It seems like a lot of people are a little tore up on it, though. Like, some people think it's amazing. Some people think it's not really all that worthwhile, or it's not good enough, or maybe it's a little inconsistent for them. But I think it's pretty solid, and especially for an ARO unit to have that, I think you're definitely going to be able to see some good use out of her. Also, in Summoner Duels, too, that's going to be really wild, just ending somebody's turn for free in Summoner Duels. So, really strong stuff from her. Okay, next up we have the Rearmed Ophelia here. This artwork is so good. I love this art. This might be my favorite, like, rearmed art so far. I love that they gave her this, like, evil theme. She's got, like, bat wings. She's, like, all Dracula-inspired. Very Castlevania-esque. She also has a red moon in the back, too. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm all for it. Again, playing up the Castlevania thing. And then here is the injured art for her. So, Rearmed Ophelia's got 39 HP, 44 attack, 36 speed, 25 defense, and 32 res, with a BST overall of 176. Unfortunately, her BST and scoring isn't really going to be the greatest compared to some of the other rearmed heroes we've seen so far, but her just coming with Special Spiral 4, which I think is probably the new best B skill, it's going to be really hard to compete with such a inheritable B skill. Like, all infantry and armored units are able to get it. So just being able to give that to everybody, and then they shut down damage reduction. They're getting special ramping after they activate a special, and they still deal like 5 extra true damage as well. Special Spiral 4 is out of control, man. It's like a really strong skill that for some reason is being slept on. I have no idea how, but yeah, this unit is going to be definitely a unit to summon for. Also, really clutch is that she's infantry, so if you gave her Kanto control, she'd be able to pass that around like butter if you were to pull multiple copies of her and do the rearmed hero thing. So it's going to be much easier to pull copies of her than pull copies of Medeus, because she's not color sharing like he is. So that's really good. All right, next up we got Keldory here. So Keldory, basically just budget Cordelia. Sorry if I'm offending any Cordelia fan or Keldory fans out there, but yeah, she's basically just like a cutesier version of Cordelia, I guess you could say. Alright, so here is her stat line. We got 39 HP, we got 40 attack, 44 speed, 30 defense, and then 31 res with a 184 BST. Pretty good for melee flyer. It's unfortunate she couldn't get like 186 so she could jump into the 190 bin with a super boon, but 184 is still higher than most other flyers we've got, even the melee ones, and getting her into the 180, she'll be over the 185 bin, which is good. So not too shabby for a flyer, but like her weapon it's good. She actually does a % decrease to attack and defense on the enemies, which is really strong, honestly. But I'm not too sure like if it's going to be easy to activate, because similar to what I thought when I saw Kiel, I was like, okay, if you're getting big numbers with her effect to reduce the opponent's attack, she's going to be really insane. But big numbers, big math, me too dumb to figure out how all that stuff works. So her, like, the condition for her attack reduction just went over my head, unfortunately. So I'll leave it up to y'all in the chat to figure out if she's good or not. All right, then we got Doer up next, or how you say his name, Doer or Doer? I don't even know, but here he is. Basically just Jacob's son, Jacob's more melancholy son. Pretty solid artwork though. His artwork's not too bad. Okay, and Doer's got 40 HP. He's got 37 attack, 35 defense, or 35 speed rather. 25 defense, and then 39 res with a 176 BST overall. Not too bad for an infantry staff unit, actually. His weapon is okay. He comes with this new staff weapon called Aid Plus, which is similar to Air's Sparkling Boost Plus, where she can just heal 10 HP to the ally with the lowest HP at the start of the turn. So not a bad healing support. You'd be able to give him other like healing support stuff like odd or even recovery as well, and things like that, return and rescue. So not the worst as far as staff units go, but we literally got like 2 demote staff units last update as well. We had Elise and we had somebody else. Oh man, who was the other staff unit? I can't even remember. But we got like 2 fire staff demotes from the last update, so it's kind of unfortunate for Doer that he ended up like this. Oh, that's all the art? They don't have Hans and Hiragi's art in here? Oh, that's a little unfortunate, because I have them pulled up. So I guess we'll just... What we can do for them is we can take a look at their art over here, I guess. Alright, so we'll go on to Hiragi over here, basically the pineapple's son. So he's got 40 HP, he's got 38 attack, 43 speed, 37 defense, and then 23 res for a 181 BST overall. Actually not too bad for an infantry range unit. He'll be able to score in the 185 bin with a super boon, so that is okay. But unfortunately for him, he's not really going to cut it, I don't think. Actually, is he? He is a bow unit. We have a lot of good inheritable bows, like Whitecap bow and things like that. maybe he'd be okay. His attack and speed is workable. Defense is actually pretty strong. Res is doo-doo, but that's okay, I guess. If he has, like, a brave attack bow, it doesn't really matter too much. I guess he's okay. He's not the worst. He's not, like... I said he was dead on arrival in the Fate channel. I don't think he's dead on arrival, but... He's nothing spectacular, but he's certainly not bad. Okay, and then let's finally move on to Hans, who is going to be our Grand Hero Battle prize unit. This guy's looking a little bit gray there. Not too sure if he's spending enough time in the sun, but okay, we got 46 HP, 45 attack, 39 speed, 35 defense, and 21 res. He's got a 186 BST overall, and that means with a super boon, he jumps to the 190 bin, which is the new standard for these Grand Hero Battle and Tempest Trial prize units now. So that is very good. 190 bin scoring is what we want at this point for free-to-play. And he does have a perf weapon, actually, which we can take a look at over here. Yeah, so we'll get to his perf in a sec. We have the inheritance levels for these guys. Let me just increase this size of this a little. So Doer's got ARD, attack and res 3 at 4-star, and then he's got speed tactic 3 at 5-star. I really wish this was flip-flopped, because speed tactic would have been a really nice 4-star skill, but RIP. Alright, so this is Hans's weapon. Argelmer? Is that how you say that? Argelmer? So 16 might, 1 range, grants attack up 3. If unit initiates combat or is not adjacent to an ally, grants attack and speed up 6 to unit during combat. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack and also reduce damage from foe's first attack by 40%. And unit's next attack deals damage equal to the total damage reduced. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, for a, like GHB, that's pretty good. You got DR, you get bonus damage based on that DR. Attack and speed up 6, guaranteed follow-up. Is he an hold on, is he an axe unit? Yeah, he's another infantry axe, as if we needed any more of those, right? But, I mean, he looks pretty solid. He scores good, score checks out, weapon seems useful enough. Alright, he comes with Dragon Fang. Attack and speed ideal 3 at 5-star. Would have been nice if that was 4-star. And then he's got Rouse, attack and speed 3 at 4-star. Actually, I think this is the first 4-star unit to come with that. So, that's not too bad, actually. We do have Rouse level 4 already. Alright, Hiragi's got Swift Sparrow 2 at 5-star. And then he's got Drive Speed 2 at 4-star. Not like we needed that. Okay, and then, of course, Special Spiral 4, the new skill that's going to be everywhere. Infantry and armor only, basically, and range units can use it too, so that's really good. That's what makes this so strong, in my opinion, is that tome units now have a way to, like, an accessible way to just deal with damage reduction, which prior to this, they really didn't have that many ways. Only a couple of perf skills were able to do it for them. Like, Duolith and the Baby Sorin, they have damage reduction cut, but they don't have damage reduction negation. And then we had, like, the legendary male Byleth and legendary Veronica now, they have damage reduction cut, but that's only for them. So this is inheritable. That's what makes this so strong and what's going to make it really good. Okay, so now we've got spoiler territory coming up a little bit, but I already warned you guys, so if you got spoiled, then that's on you. So, Book 7 plays out across the past, present, and future, so it's taking place in all timelines. So, the order of the chapters is designed to match the timelines of each act. Chapters 13 and 5 of Book 7 will be released with version 7.0, but you can enjoy the story in the order it is released as normal. So, they're going to be releasing the chapters kind of out of order, I guess you could say, which is interesting. They haven't done something like this. So, it's going to be interesting to see what goes on in the story this time around. I feel like this one... I mean, I say that... I feel like I say that every book. But I think this one is going to be a little more interesting, the way that they're doing it out of order like this. So, it certainly looks good. Bodes well for Book 7 so far. Okay, there's an update to Pawns of Loki where the following improvements will be made to the status of your team. Any instances of prevent counterattacks inflicted by a status will not activate. So, that's really good. There were a lot of annoying units in Pawns of Loki that did this. So, for example, Kempf, After he attacks, he inflicts splash on all your allies, and then you're not able to counterattack. So this is going to be really helpful there. And then foes' skills that cause members of your team to lose their action will not activate. Okay, that makes sense. They did this because of Seder. So if Seder would have ended your turn automatically in Pawns of Loki, she's not going to do that. All right, let's see if we have the Boons and Banes ready yet. All right, come on. We got to have Boons and Banes by this point. Okay, here we go. So thanks to Aureline Rose, shoutouts to them. They have the Boons and Banes. So Seder's got plus attack, and that's it. I was hoping for plus res. All right, Keldory's got plus attack, and that's also it. Doer's got plus defense and plus res. Plus res is actually pretty cool for him. Ophelia's got plus attack and plus defense. Hiragi's got plus attack, plus speed, and plus res. Okay, Hiragi, the unsung hero of this chapter, apparently. And then Hans has got plus attack, plus speed, and that's it. Okay, yeah, Hans seems pretty good. Honestly, like 45 base attack with a super boon. With that weapon as well, where he's gaining true damage if he does damage reduction cut. Pretty good. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with that. All right, let's just take a look one final time, because this is very early. Let's see if there's any other info. All right, yeah, we took a look at that already. Oh, info for Gulveig. So this is Snake Woman. Let's take a look at that. All right, and then unfortunately we don't have the what I really wanted to know was the price of the new Form of Soul thing, but I guess not. Oh, we can barely get a glimpse of her stats too. So she's got 40 HP, 61 attack, 49 speed, 29 defense, and 20 res. So basically she's just all attack and speed. All right, we got here, accelerate special trigger, -1 special trigger. If unit initiates combat or if foe's HP is over 75% at the start of combat, grants all stats of 5 to unit and neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. If unit initiates combat and unit speed is better than the foe's speed, reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by 60%. If unit initiates combat, grants another action to units after combat. Okay. And restricts movement to one space on unit and pair up cohort through the next action. Okay, that's sad. She does that to herself. But a second action, if she initiates combat, grants another action to you after combat. That's very good. Will not trigger again for 2 turns after triggering. That's very important. This is really good, though. Holy shit. So she's a mage that gets a second action to herself. I could tell you right now, like all of the ninja duo heroes that have that duo skill to give themselves another action, all of them are really strong. So this is just going to be really strong here too, but unlike those duo skills, this is not a duo skill. So duo's hindrance just ain't got nothing on this. This is really good. Okay, alright, she's got attack and speed catch 4, speed preempt 3, and then speed smoke 4. I'm guessing because she has catch, that means she's either a cavalry or a flyer. Alright, do cavalry colorless mage with this? I really hope she's not a cav. That's a little much. Okay, yeah, wow, she's a cav. Okay, alright, Insis. Okay. Alright, King Ghidorah is just God, apparently. Okay, so that's going to wrap us up for the Datamines for right now. Oh my god, this artwork, I said it like a million times already, but this is wonderful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And this is your boy Tacho signing out. So take care, fellas, and I'll catch y'all when Book 7 starts.